Larson from Group Dentistry Now. Kim, come on up. And woohoo! And we have a fun segment for you now. This is one of my favorite parts of the entire summit. And I recognize 2025 emerging groups to watch. Now, before we do that, though, I just want to share an insight. People like to be seen. Would you guys agree with me on that? And people like to be recognized. And I think there's a secret there about building a group. Your team members want to be recognized, your doctors want to be recognized, the leadership team likes to be recognized, and we're going to model that right here on stage with 2025 emerging groups to watch. Now, this stage is going to get a little bit crowded, but how cool is that? Why don't we bring up 2025 emerging groups to watch?
Okay, well, I'm going to say a few words first. So, hello, is this on? Okay, great. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Group Dentistry Now Emerging Groups to Watch Awards. It's a true honor to have you here with us for what has become a landmark event in the industry. This year marks the 9th edition of the Emerging Groups to Watch Awards, and it's our 5th consecutive year hosting it here at the HR for Health Leadership Summit. We want to thank everyone at HR for Health for allowing us to host our awards here yet again. And thank you to Jazz Imaging for sponsoring the awards. Looking back, the industry has come such a long way since we first launched Group Dentistry Now over a decade ago. While the spotlight often shines on a few large groups, there are thousands of smaller yet equally impactful emerging groups, and they are quietly but powerfully transforming the dental landscape. As the shift towards the group dentistry model accelerates, we at Group Dentistry Now are proud to champion the movement and give voice to the innovation happening across the field. Without further ado, I am thrilled to announce this year's winners in alphabetical order and invite them to the stage to accept their awards and say a few words. Our first honoree is Accelerate Dental, founded in 2023 by industry veterans Mike Baird, Tom Sorber, and Chris Keltner. In just 2 years, they've grown from a single location to more than 40 practices across the West. What makes Accelerate unique is its minority ownership structure. Dentists remain majority owners and share in profits quarterly, with over 90% of partner dentists co-owning the organization. Their innovative perpetual model ensures that practices remain permanently dentist-owned, avoiding private equity control. Please welcome co-founders Mike Baird, CEO, I think I said Baird, it's Baird, Tom Sorber, COO, and Chris Keltner, Chief Practice Officer to the stage to accept the award on behalf of Accelerate Dental.
Thank you for this. We're really excited to be here. Sorry, it's just Mike today. And on behalf of all of Accelerate, we want to thank you for the nice award. We had no idea when we started this 2 years ago that we'd already be at 40 practices and 60 dentists. And as Kim so eloquently pointed out, we have a very special mission. We really believe that dentist-owned and dentist-led practices are the best for the dentist, it's best for their staff, it's best for their patients, and it's best for the community. And we're super committed to making sure that dentists are the owners of their industry for the long term. And we hope that other dentists will want to join up in our cause. And we thank you for this and looking forward to a great road ahead.
Founded in 2022, whoops, wrong one. Since its founding in 2022 with 7 locations, EKOS Dental Group has grown to 18 locations, achieving a 15% same-store sales growth in 2024. And boasting a 90 Net Promoter Score across all locations. The group fosters collaboration through quarterly team building and a close-knit family-like culture. Their name reflects this core value. In ancient Greek, EKOS means home. Looking ahead, EKOS plans to hire a data scientist to identify and share best practices that advance the entire dental industry. Founder and CEO, Dr. Sean Tomalty, will be accepting the Emerging Groups to Watch Award virtually.
Hey everybody, On behalf of everyone here at EKOS Dental Group, I want to say we wish we could be there to celebrate with you all today. Unfortunately, we are hosting our annual continuing education event where we provide CE to our doctors and a lot of other people in the community here in Florida. We are humbled and honored to be the recipient of this award, and we are very grateful for everyone at Group Dentistry Now, specifically, of course, Bill Newman and Kim Larson. We appreciate everything you're doing for our industry, and because of you guys, you really push my organization and many other organizations like us to push harder and lead with purpose. My own journey as a stressed out and overwhelmed dentist has led me to form EKOS Dental Group, and I've always had a dream of creating an organization that uplifts our team members and creates a sense of belonging. Since our inception, we have led with our core values of integrity, resilience, growth, and connection and community. And I have tremendous amount of gratitude for our professionals. Thank you for making EKOS such a special place to be. And I want to especially thank our leadership team for the many times long hours, late nights, for all that you do. It's really nice to see EKOS Dental Group emerging as, you know, an influential voice in our industry. And then finally, of course, I want to thank my amazing wife and amazing family for supporting us. Without you guys, we would never be able to be here and build such a great company. So thank you all so much. I appreciate it. I wish I could be there with you today, and I hope you have a great conference, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all next year. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Founded in 2022, Dr. Jason M. Auerbach, aka the Bloody Tooth Guy on Instagram, Mac Surgical Specialty Management, a surgeon-led support platform specializing in OMS, has rapidly expanded from a solo New Jersey practice to 33 locations across 5 Northeast states, growing its surgeon network by nearly 40% in the past year. While many DSOs operate from centralized locations with limited local presence, Max prioritizes proximity. This approach enables the organization to offer benefits that remote models may find challenging to achieve, such as increased responsiveness, seamless collaboration on patient care initiatives, and rapid deployment of new technologies and support. Please welcome Mark Censoprano, co-CEO, and Jeff DeBellis, COO, who are accepting the award on behalf of Max. Oh, he's not here. Here you go. I'll hold it. You want me to hold it? Sure. Yeah, of course.
Thank you, Kim. I couldn't convince Jeff DeBellis to join me up here on stage, but he's right there. To be in the company of such remarkable peers is really humbling. I last had the good fortune of accepting this very same award 5 years ago on behalf of Guardian Dentistry Partners. The event was a little bit different back then. It was 2020. Keep me honest, Kim and Bill. I think it was in a cramped bar area that wasn't even fully reopened to the public yet, which, like most things at the time, were. So I think Bill and Kim were trying purposely to create a super spreader event, maybe once again trying to prove the resilience of the dental industry. So believe me when I say that it's truly an honor to be here with all of you guys today. Congratulations to all of the recipients for the amazing work, and I've had a chance to get to meet each of them, and they're just building incredible organizations, and it's wonderful to see. First and foremost, thank you to Group Dentistry Now for recognizing Mac's Surgical Specialty Management. Thank you to Bill. Thank you to Kim. Truly for your tireless 10 years? Tireless 11 years of commitment to supporting and uplifting the dental industry. So can we give a round of applause to Bill and to Kim for all that they do? Really amazing. Thank you. Eternally grateful. I want to thank HR for Health. I didn't realize that this forum that they've created, this wonderful forum, has been around 10 years as well. And I think it's a great opportunity for everybody to collaborate and to learn together. As Kim said, our journey began with our founder, Dr. Jason Auerbach, and he had a very bold vision, which was to create
an oral surgery support platform that's surgeon-founded, surgeon-led. So I heard some of the panelists talk early about how important it is to retain autonomy and leadership, and patient-centric. And I want to personally thank Dr. Auerbach for his passion and his commitment to preserving and protecting the profession and the surgeons that go along with it. As everybody knows, moments like this and the momentum that leads up to it aren't without the exceptional people that led to it. So this recognition belongs to the entire MAX team. Our surgeons are incredible masters of their craft. They trusted us with their practices, and I love the conversation that went on just before this about what culture is like. They trusted us with their practices to behave with them as partners and not proprietors or not a parent company. Second, our team members, whether it's corporate or whether it's in the practices, backbone of the organization, work so incredibly hard every day, so proud of what they're building and will continue to build. And then last, the community. And that could be our vendor partners, truly our partners, many of whom are here today, our general dentists who refer to us, or our patients who are on this journey with us. So last thought I'll leave you guys with, and it's something that's very, very important to MAX. We have an expression that we use, and it really sums up kind of how we feel about all of our internal relationships that we have or external. And that statement is, at MAX, you matter more here. And being recognized with this honor kind of fuels us and inspires us to continue to try to live up to that promise that we make each and every day. So thank you again for giving us this opportunity. Appreciate it.
Wait, don't forget your award. Co-founded in 2023 by Phil Cassis and Dr. Jason Mann, Providence Dental Partners has already expanded to 12 practices across the southeastern U.S. and a med spa in Georgia, achieving 348% revenue growth and a spot on the 2025 Inc. 5000 list. Their unique funding model lets partner dentists enjoy immediate, predictable, and tax-advantaged returns and eliminates bank debt covenants and financial institution control. Their success is driven by maintaining consistent standards across all locations. Please welcome Phil Cassis, CEO, and Dr. Jason Mann, Chief Dental Officer, joined by their team, Jamie Burks, Heather Taylor, and Trina Wheeler, as they accept the Emerging Groups to Watch Award.
Well, thank you so much, Kim and Bill. I really appreciate this opportunity, and it's a little surreal, us coming out here as a team. You know, we really embrace team effort, team collaboration, and just where we actually began as a practice, actually in 2011. I joke around that the reason I started the practice on Halloween, this is the only way I can remember the dates of when we started. And just to see, you know, in a couple of short years after meeting Phil and creating this opportunity and partnership, you know, it's been a heck of a ride, and I really appreciate it. Appreciate the team, and we couldn't have done it without them. And really, the true award goes to our leadership team and our team in the offices each and every day. And it's amazing just to see the embodiment of what perseverance is, and collaboration, and really servant leadership. And so, I promised Phil I wouldn't be up here because I'll be chatty Cathy all day. So I apologize ahead of time, but I'm going to turn it over to Phil, let him close it out for me.
Thank you, Dr. Mann. And, you know, at Providence, we're all about partnerships, and it starts with the partnership we have with Dr. Mann. He is our leader. He's the visionary. He's the one who sets the bar for us, and we're always willing to jump higher. So you tell us where we're going and we'll keep going. A couple other partners I want to thank because what we do every day certainly can't happen without great partners around us. I want to thank the team from Henry Schein and Henry Schein One. There's not much of our business that you all don't touch on a daily basis, and we trust you all, and you all are always there for us. Also want to thank the team from DSO CFO. I know they're here somewhere. Austin Moffitt, if you all haven't visited his booth, I think we're the 4th or 5th winner he's had at this award in the last 2 years. So more than us, maybe he's doing something right. So Austin and team, thanks so much for everything. Want to thank Team Training Institute. Wendy Briggs, I've had the privilege to know and learn from her for more than 10 years, and she's really the one with Dr. Mann who teaches us to serve our patients at the highest level. And so when our mission is to deliver patient experiences that go beyond traditional standards, it starts with that. It starts with serving the patients first and at the very highest level. So thank you, Wendy, and Team Train Institute. Also our marketing group, Verisoni. You guys put us out there on the map all over the place. Sometimes I don't even know where we're at. So thank you to Verisoni, Avidia Health, Dental Intel, Ali and Jill from HR for Health. I've had the privilege of working with you all for 10 years and learned a lot, not just about HR, but about leadership as well. And so thank you all for keeping us out of trouble. I don't think we've been in too much trouble yet. Maybe tonight we're going to celebrate pretty well. And then last but not least, Bill and Kim, thank you all for everything that you do for our industry, for us. I was telling Bill, it was about 2 years ago at this event in Austin, and Dr. Mann and I were just talking about Providence Dental Partners and the vision we had for that. And I was sitting in the audience at that meeting and, remember this award ceremony and watching the recipients win it. And I said, one day we're going to be on that stage. And so about 22 months later, here we are. So again, thank you all so much for everything you do.
Oh, that's yours. Okay. Founded by Dr. Viren Patel and Jacquelyn Vasquez, Smile Obsession has expanded from a single location in 2020 to 18 practices across Chicagoland, earning a spot on the Inc. 5000 list in 2024 with an impressive 4,890% growth. And they made it again in 2025. Smile Obsession stands out for its fully automated, patient-focused model. Clinics have no front desk staff and no phones. Patients check in via digital kiosks and are greeted by dental assistants who manage registration, revenue, reappointments, and reviews, allowing dentists and teams to focus entirely on care. Please join us in celebrating co-founders Dr. Viren Patel and Jacquelyn Vasquez as they accept the award on behalf of Smile Obsession. I hear this is going to be a pretty good speech here. I'm excited for it. Uh-oh. I'm worried.
She is. So I saw this bag earlier at the convention, and I thought of myself. So I want to thank Vanessa. I don't know if she's out here. Thank you, Vanessa, for letting me borrow your bag. I might take it home with me as well. So, behind every award, there's a story that no one saw coming. In 2017, I sold my 26-op dental practice to private equity. It sounded glamorous, but that lasted about 5 minutes. Then I found myself from calling the shots to being an emotional support dentist. I was told to sit, I was told to stay, and sometimes I was even told to roll over. One day in the new corporate world, someone looked at me dead in the eye and said, "Hey, Viren, you're just a dentist. You'll never be a CEO. You'll never know how to run multi-site healthcare. You're just a wet finger dentist." So overnight, I understood what the word corporate meant. Now, some people would have taken that personally. I took it professionally as motivation. So because when someone tells me I can't do something, oh, it's game over. Fast forward 3 years later, 2020, COVID hits. While it was a crisis for most, For me, it was an opportunity to pivot, to start all over. So the world stopped, but my drive didn't. When people were hoarding toilet tissue, I was hoarding dental equipment and supplies. That was the moment Smile Obsession was born. Not from luck, but from grit and a bit of stubbornness. And honestly, I wanted to give the silent FU to the people who said, I'm only a dentist. And now, 18 locations later, we have over 100 amazing staff members. We've created thousands of smiles, and we're here accepting an Emerging Groups to Watch award. So now, before I thank anyone, I want to thank myself, the Snoop Dogg way. So I want to thank me. And I have our Smile Obsession t-shirts that say, I want to thank me. I want to, yeah. I want to thank me for believing in me when everyone else doubted me, for signing off on all the wire transfers to build this group, for depleting my bank accounts, for selling my stocks, and paying capital gains taxes along the way. I want to thank me for signing every lease with a personal guarantee that pissed off my attorney. I have another t-shirt. So I want to thank me for working 16-hour days so my team can work 8, for being HR, IT, marketing, and a janitor all in the same day. I want to thank me for learning accounting on TikTok and pretending to learn how to read a balance sheet and a P&L by watching YouTube videos, for paying everyone before paying myself, and for turning payroll panic into payroll precision. Who wants a t-shirt? I want to thank me for proving that stress really does burn calories, for every 2 a.m. brainstorm that sounded brilliant until daylight, and for learning to smile through chaos just because the name was Smile Obsession. Now, don't get me wrong, I have an amazing team. I want to thank Jackie, my president of operations. Seriously, she keeps the circus running. She's also my therapist, translator, and occasional damage control unit. My doctors, hygienists, assistants, our chief dental officer, Dr. Borga, Genesis, they're the heart of Smile Obsession. But none of this would have happened, again, if it wasn't for me. I've always wanted to throw t-shirts out, too. So tonight, accept this award for every entrepreneur who was told they weren't qualified, for every dentist who dared to think bigger, and for everyone who discovered that the best MBA isn't learned in a university, it's earned in real life. My MBA is more balls than average. If I wanted to be professional, it'd be mindset, belief, action, or maybe even motivation, boldness, and ambition. But honestly, my real MBA, she's standing right next to me. Jackie, she's management, brilliance, and most importantly, attitude. So when someone tells you you can't, just smile, say thank you, hire yourself a Jackie, and build a dental group with a 4,890% growth rate, verified by tax returns and the Inc. 5000. Because success, just like enamel, gets stronger under pressure. And don't forget, plaque is temporary, purpose is permanent. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, HR for Health and the Dental Leadership Summit, for me getting my first award since I got straight A's in high school.
I told you it was going to be good. Founded in 2019 by Dr. Bradley Hughes, Vision Dental Partners has grown to 9 practices across Indiana and South Carolina, supported by over 100 team members. Dr. Hughes maintains a strong LinkedIn presence, sharing insights on leadership and dental practice management, while Vision Dental Partners Media Company produces hundreds of posts monthly to connect patients with doctors before their visit. In 2024, VDP achieved a 14% organic EBITDA increase, launched the Vision Dental Partners Growth Summit, and earned a spot on the Inc. 5000 2025 list. Please join us in celebrating Dr. Bradley Hughes, founder and CEO, along with his team, Mikkel, Jason, Desiree, Lex, and Craig, as they accept the Emerging Groups to Watch Award on behalf of Vision Dental Partners. Congratulations.
All right, now if you guys could, I'm going to talk about me too, so if you could, it's enough for the team, like, they're overrated. Thank you, first of all, Kim, Bill, everybody with Group Dentistry now. We're last, so I'm going to be up here for 25 fucking minutes, so get ready. It's been 71 years since my grandfather started his practice in Little Butler, Indiana. He'd be proud today. My dad started practicing in 1980. I started practicing in 2007. I'm incredibly grateful to work in an industry that I feel chose me, not the other way around. I wake up every single day with one professional objective: to build the best goddamn dental company in America. Woo! That's right. So they gave me like 3 to 5 minutes, so before Kim starts giving me evil eyes, anybody that knows me knows that I like to tell stories, so I'm going to squeeze one in here real quick. It's a story of Vision Dental Partners, where I got the name and why it's so important to us. So let's rewind 25 years, back to the year 2000. I was 20 years old. My dad and I were leaving Orlando, Florida on a Delta Airlines 757. 30 seconds after takeoff, bam! Red engine fire. Smoke is filling the cabin, and the 2 flight attendants close to us were crying, which, looking back, was probably not in the Delta training manual. I can laugh about it now. It took me like 20 years. It was a little chaotic, and passengers were obviously upset, but we circled for about 30 minutes, burned some fuel, landed safely back in Orlando. But it was in the hours after that I must have asked myself 1,000 times, how did that heavy-ass airplane stay in the air with one engine? I could not stop thinking about it. And I vowed that when I had the time and the money, I was going to learn how to fly. And in 2008, I started that journey. And somewhere along that journey, I fell in love with the story of the Cirrus Vision jet. The most amazing airplane I've ever flown. Now, before Cirrus, nobody had been able to bring a single-engine jet successfully to market. Others had tried, everyone had failed. And everybody told them that they couldn't do it. Cirrus announced the jet in 2006, and it took them 10 years, 1 decade, not 90 days like everybody in dentistry wants shit done. 10 years of everyone telling them they couldn't do it. 10 years of every so-called expert in the aviation world saying, it'll never happen. 10 years of extreme highs and extreme lows. 10 years of literally running out of money and having to figure it out. But they did. Because they had a select, aligned group of obsessed people. All like-minded, relentless, and moving downstream together. And today, against all odds, that jet is one of the most delivered general aviation jets in the world. And that is the story of why I named my company after the Vision jet. Because that's the kind of story that fires me up. Because I love the journey and I love the obsession. That's just the way that I'm wired, and that is the type of people I have in this company with me. For them, being up here today is not a surprise. With the amount of work they put in and the way they show up every single day, they expect to win. And I could not be more proud of them. They deserve all the recognition. Now, we're not together in person very often because many of us live in different states, so we're going to have a great time celebrating tonight because they've earned it. But I'll say this. I never want to get high on my own supply. And as grateful as we are for this recognition, it's just one step on the journey. And by Monday, I assure you, this will be in the rear view for us. We'll be right back to work, right back in the shit, because that's what it takes to build the best damn dental company in America, and we're just getting started. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. That was pretty amazing. Those stories were great. Stick around for the discussion panel with this year's winners happening right here in this room in a few minutes. And thank you all again for being here. And this wasn't in my speech, but I'm so inspired by Dr. Patel. I just want to thank Bill Newman, who is also my husband of 30 years. And we started this business on Bill's vision. One day he had been kicking it around, and we decided to go for it, and he's been incredible. He's a connector, he's the visionary. When I don't want to do this, and I hate it some days so much, he's the one who, encouraged. I've only quit twice. Anyhow, so thanks, Bill. Anyhow, if you want to be considered for the list next year, the 2026 list, please see me after, or email us at info@groupdentistrynow.com. Thanks, everybody.